Hello friends, welcome to Tricks. Today in this video we will learn a trick to remember fundamental rights that are available to citizens only and not to the foreigners. Let us quickly have a look a question that appeared in UPSC 1999. A British citizen staying in India cannot claim the right to freedom of trade and profession, equality before the law, protection of life and personal liberty, freedom of religion. Can you solve the question in 2 seconds? You can pause this video and post your answer in the description. The answer will be freedom of trade and profession under Article 19. One of the 6 freedoms that are given under Article 19 is freedom of trade and profession. India is a democratic country and therefore the list of fundamental rights that are available to both citizens and foreigners is fairly long. Therefore, here in this video we will learn those rights which are not available to foreigners. These rights are first, under Article 15, that prohibits discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. This prohibition of discrimination is only available for the citizens, as the text of the fundamental right mentions specifically the citizens will not be discriminated on the grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. There are some exceptions also that state can make special laws for the protection of women and children for backward classes, etc. But this right is not available to foreigners, only to citizens. Second one, the equality of opportunity in matters of public employment, also available to citizens only under Article 16. Next one, the 6 basic freedom under right to freedom, in which we enjoy 6 freedoms. I have already made a trick to remember the 6 freedoms, which are right to freedom of speech and expression, right to assemble peacefully and without arms. I will put the link in the description. Watch that video and you will be able to remember all the 6 freedoms in one sentence. Fourth one is protection of language, script, culture of minorities as well as majorities. Why I have mentioned majorities also? Because the fundamental right under Article 29, cultural and educational rights, mention that any section of citizen residing in any part of the country which have distinct language, script and culture have the right to protect their own culture, language and script. It means it does not only talk about minorities but majorities as well. So this is both an individual right as well as a group right. There are 2 parts of this right. The first provision protects the right of a group, while the second provision guarantees the right of a citizen as an individual, irrespective of the community to which he belongs. I will explain these 2 articles, Article 29 and Article 30, in detail in my next video. Here in this video, I will be providing the trick to remember these rights which are not available to foreigners. Finally, under Article 30, the right of minorities which are both linguistic as well as religious have the right to. Next one we have rights of minorities to establish and administer educational institutions. Here minorities means both linguistic as well as religious minority. This right is also not available to foreigners. So we have Article 15, Article 16, Article 19, Article 29 and 30. These group of rights are not available to foreigners. Those who are able to remember the fundamental rights and are able to recall the rights associated with these articles, they can just remember the numbers 15, 16, 29, 30, 19 in between. But for those who sometimes forget to associate the articles with the fundamental rights, I have made a simple trick. Some fact and some story. We know that Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa where he faced discrimination and he established some ashrams, some institutions there. So I have mixed that fact with some story to remember the freedoms that are not available to foreigners. Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa. From this, you can remember that Mahatma Gandhi was a foreigner in South Africa, so the rights which are not enjoyed by the Mahatma Gandhi, which means rights not enjoyed by the foreigners. Faces discrimination means Article 15, prohibition of discrimination, not available to aliens, does not get equal opportunity in job. Equal opportunity in job is provided under Article 16 because he does not know local language and culture. Language and culture under Article 29, cultural and educational rights. He wants to establish educational institution. Rights of the minorities to establish educational institution, Article 30, but couldn't. He wanted to establish educational institution, but he couldn't do that. And after trying for 6 years, he had to come back. From 6, just remember, 6 basic freedoms under right to freedom. So you can associate the fact that Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa and he faced some discrimination and then he worked there. These all things foreigners have to face in India also because these rights are not available to foreigners in India. To make it more memorable, you can just think that for revenge, we are not providing these rights to foreigners in India. We also do discrimination. They are not given equal opportunity in jobs. They do not have the right to protect their language, culture, and script in India. They cannot establish educational institution in India. And the 6 basic freedoms, right to speech and expression, etc., are not available to them. And we just learned that after working for 6 years, trying for 6 years, Mahatma Gandhi came back from South Africa. So from that we remember the 6 freedoms are not available to British citizen. So it was very easy to solve this question. If you want to learn the 6 basic freedoms, watch that video. I will be providing the link in the description. If you like this video, hit like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel for more such videos. I will be making similar videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.